In a quiet town in Tamil Nadu, Pollachi, a crime unfolded that would send shockwaves across the nation. It was not merely an isolated incident, but part of a chilling, systematic assault against women, orchestrated by a nefarious gang. They preyed on innocent women, lured them with false promises of friendship over social media, only to unleash horrors beyond comprehension. These women, unsuspecting and vibrant, found themselves trapped in a web of deceit, facing unimaginable violence that would forever alter their lives. As the outside world remained blissfully unaware, a dark reality thrived in the shadows, where cries for help echoed unheard. The turning point came on February 12, 2019, when a brave 19-year-old college student fell into the clutches of this merciless gang. What began as a seemingly benign meeting swirled into a nightmare as she was gang-raped, recorded, and left with an unbearable ultimatum: submit or be exposed. Terrified and alone, she initially remained silent. The weight of her fear was suffocating. However, the relentless threats prompted her to confide in her family. In a striking act of courage, her brother and friends confronted her attackers, exposing a larger web of evil that had ensnared countless other women. As investigations unfolded, the chilling extent of the racket was revealed. What began as a gang of 4 blossomed into a powerful syndicate operating since 2013. The numerous victims, from students to professionals, were silenced by a terrifying structure of blackmail. The recordings used not just for extortion, but for public humiliation. It became a desperate race against time. Over 200 women had experienced the same horror, their dignity stripped away. The society's indifference against these assaults unveiled a harrowing truth. A gang shielded by political influence, tainted by corruption, and protected by the very system meant to uphold justice. In the face of such treachery, protests erupted throughout Tamil Nadu. Voices rose fiercely, demanding accountability and closure for the victims. With each revelation, the demand for justice intensified, spurred not just by the horrific acts committed, but by the uncomfortable realization of the complicity of the powerful. By the time sentences were finally delivered, the scars of this traumatic chapter had already left an indelible mark on society. This wasn't merely a story of sexual violence. It was a reflection of a societal failure, a call to acknowledge the darkness that lurked beneath the surface, and a relentless pursuit for justice. A journey echoed in the cries of the victims waiting for their day in the light.